Hi again, and welcome back for part 2 of our video tutorial series on opportunity CV splits. In the second video, we're going to walk you through how to actually handle the split process on an opportunity and allocate CV to different reps. Now, the current process, as you know, is to use the product section and assign a rep's name and business unit to an actual product line item. The associated rep would then get credit for the CV value of that product. And many times you'd have the same product SKU duplicated so that multiple reps could have a piece of that CV, resulting in very cluttered product lines. This is no longer going to be the process. These two columns, sales rep and business unit, are no longer going to be important on the product level. Instead, you'll be using a new section called Opportunity Splits. There's a quick link here at the header of the opportunity, and as you can see, the opportunity owner is auto-populated with 100% of the CV credit. And now to edit this, you would simply go down to that section and click Edit Splits. But first, I want to draw your attention real quickly to the section above Opportunity Splits called Split Guidance. As you will recall from the Part 1 video, we are setting default splits at the account level, and you will recognize here this 50-50 split between Chris and Will that we had done on the Disney account. And these fields, which are copied directly from that account page, are here to serve as a quick reference to remind you what the default split guidelines are, and what they were set for at this account. So again, simply reference here. So now to begin actually editing your opportunity splits, you would click the Edit Opportunity Splits button. On this editing page, you will add the names of any sales reps that need to be credited with a portion of the CV. So to begin, you will click in this first row here under team member and start typing in the name of the person you want to add. Now just a quick gotcha here. As you type in the name, don't be tempted by this magnifying glass. Typically that stands for search. In this case, it won't search. It'll actually just clear the text that you've entered and only show names that you've previously added before. So forget that magnifying glass for now. We'll go back to adding in our person's name. Click this text here that is in quotation marks. It will bring up the closest match to the search term that you entered. So in this case, I do want Sharon, so I will click her name again, and it will be properly added onto my team member field. Now repeat this process for any additional reps you want to add. You will click Add One More Row, and you'll see you can start to add in more people here. Okay. Once you have all the people you need, you can then start updating the percentage that they will get of the total amount. So let's say we'll keep Gordon at 75%. Sharon will get 10. Ace gets 10, and Marcos gets 5. You always want to make sure that this will add up to 100%, and as you saw before, the system will start to yell at me if I don't have a full 100% allocated. You will also see that the amount will automatically calculate based on the percent that you've entered for each person. What this does, it takes the percentage multiplied by the full CV value on the opportunity, and that's the amount that you get. Feel free to add any notes as well, explaining why certain people are getting certain percentages or certain amounts. Not required, but a nice feature if you need it. And then when you're done, just hit Save and Close. And then you will now see that all the right people have been assigned their percentages of the opportunity. And one thing to note here is that you will see that this is not actually a 50-50 split as provided in our guidance here. Now, what we'll assume is that by the time this opportunity had reached 50%, Gordon, Sharon, Ace, Marcos, they had all communicated in the chatter feed of this opportunity to agree up front that this is how the opportunity CV was going to be broken out for this particular opportunity. And there usually is a reason why you would stray from this default, but again, that has to be agreed to in chatter with all parties copied and agreeing that this is going to be the breakout.